Welcome to part 7 of the Spongebob movie game Let's Play, and oh wow, an upgrade! Yes, off screen while I was getting here, I decided to equip myself the Sponge Bowl upgrade. So as you saw with the Sponge Bowl is that it's more of a metallic spiked ball now, and if it hits the target that's right in front of it, it creates a huge electric explosion, like that. By pressing that button while the platforms are raised, it keeps the platforms raised so you can get across. Oh, and this upgrade actually helps with this section. You just hit both buttons at the same time instead of just aiming for both buttons one at a time. That's actually kind of a pain if you had the regular upgrade, and that's me putting the cursor over the stop button. We are actually nearing the end of the first half of the trench. We just have to do this platforming section right here, and we have this monster to face. But the first thing I like to do, simple. Well, get rid of the robot. Yeah, we're in Sonic now. But in all seriousness, just take out the enemy generator and try and destroy the monster. That's every time it hits the walls, rocks will fall down, and you want to avoid those. But unfortunately, I got hit by those guys. Thank God, like the checkpoints are so close. This way I don't have to do much editing. Well, then again, it's not really editing. I just split the video manually. I stop the video, then I pretty much start the recording back up whenever I succeed. And don't worry, I get this right. And that was an awesome shot. Oh, you're going down. I think the electric thing the electric explosion should do more damage. It should pay off more hits than a regular bowling ball. Then the guy leaves, and as if he's like, okay, I'll leave. You just stop shooting things at me. Then we had this crayon tunnel, which, yes, we are at excavating. We're near the exit. Ugh. Which is a safe door, which is SpongeBob's pineapple. Actually, I don't understand why the sides have to move along with it though. Animation, what's that? But now we are heading to the second half of the trench, and so we have a bit of a small puzzle. Well, you have these springs here, which upon using the bowling ball, you have to it raises and lowers. Depending on what you have set. It'll actually go on a different angle. Well, like that one I raised. So now I'm going back. And failure. But no, you fool. Don't do that. Yeah, it took me a bit. Don't worry though, I kind of get it. I tried to do it from a distance. Didn't really, turn out that well. Well, so you obviously just want to keep it as it is. This way, you can go back. But I think I may have gotten this down. I just need to switch it, and there's one more trampoline that we have to switch. Then we drop down the lower edge and go back through the spring maze. Well, not really maze, but you know what I mean. I tried doing it. It didn't really bounce me anywhere. But with that switch, But with that raised higher, we're actually going to a different angle for some reason. And we are out. Oh, awesome. Don't. Yeah, that's right. Messing with the wrong sponge, fool. And thank God I had the deflecting attack. Because that section's actually a pain without it. And I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I think after that point, when it comes to platforming like that, enemies are gonna be placed ridiculously like that. So just be careful. Well, and hopefully you have the upgrades. With these monsters, you have to hit them once and then they'll go. That's right. You just have to whack the monster once and it'll do whatever the hell you want. but once he starts moving, then just jump along the tail and you make it to this creature's mouth, and well, it's pretty much Gauntlet. But so we can't really get out, and make sure of that. Oh no, we are stuck. No, not really. Basically, defeat all the enemies, and we'll be heading to the next floor. Alright, nothing special. Yeah, there's nothing really special about it. Yeah, I haven't really counted how many floors there are, which is really stupid of me, regardless of what excuse I make. And, so, the next level that we're actually going to be heading into, it's, quite a bit of an interesting level. And I don't want to say much, but very interesting. And where things start to get, crazier. I'll explain and why once we actually get to the loading screen of that stage. But we're actually almost done with this room right here. We just have to we just have one more floor and we're done. I really like these upgrades, especially the upgraded bash ability. It's so satisfying to see the explosion, especially when there's a group of enemies, as well as the bowling ball, where again, as redundancy isn't prominent enough, it's really satisfying to see where there's a group of enemies. Alright, but with this monster we just had to hit all the eyes. I tried hitting the generator, but unfortunately it didn't work. The eyes will rise and lower. Oh, I didn't make that. Oh wait. Oh my god, I did. Okay, never mind that. I swear, when I was playing this, I didn't even think I would make that. But now there's our Goofy Goober token. There's the exit. We can head there right now, but we're not exactly done here yet. Veer into this path right here, we have 2 more challenges. And unfortunately that one, it's not one of them. We're now actually heading into the second floating block challenge. And this is where they introduce, there's a couple new things. For instance, as you see right here, there are spikes on these platforms. And you know what? Just seeing that physics, just seeing how Patrick slid there, this is also kind of reminding me of Sunshine's bonus rooms, actually. And considering how the motif is very similar to Sunshine, and I wouldn't even think that it's a reference or something. But now I'm bouncing on these, trampoline blocks. Just be careful where you're jumping on, and don't use the smash attack on these blocks, because you won't move. It'll bounce you, but you won't move anywhere. But also introduces more erratic movement, and it's the reason why these challenges are actually a pain. Well, more on the third challenge, because it introduces yet another new block. Ugh. Oh, God, man. I don't want to talk about it. I don't think I mentioned this, but if the time, if the timer runs out, oh, then all the blocks disappear. That's happened to me quite a number of times, and I'm feeling a little, and I felt a little, I had my daredevil little side. I ain't afraid to do it. Now I have this drop. Let's do it in style, shall we? Yeah, face first. And I almost landed on the spikes. If Patrick landed on the spikes, that would have been a very painful ending. Well, we got the Goofy Goober token. And then now we actually have one more challenge to do as Patrick. Oof. Alright, we are back in the real level. There's a conveniently placed portal head. We changed the Patrick, and now we actually do this challenge where we basically swing on these ice cubes that are floating over lava and somehow didn't. It's a video game. Shouldn't question this logic. You can't get to that Goofy Goober token via this challenge. Believe me, I tried. You're not gonna have enough distance, and you'll just fall straight into the lava below. Also, don't do it. Oh, and I am seeing a bit of static. I guess Slender must be nearby. Yeah, you guys may not see it, but I'm seeing a bit of static on my screen in the one that I'm narrating. If you guys don't see it, then it might be hallucinations or it could be my computer. But if you guys do see it, then you could take the joke. But that is it for the trench level. We're going to be going back to there for like one more Goofy Goober token. Actually, 2 more Goofy Goober tokens because combat challenge. And yeah. Dennis is pretty cool. We're actually nearing the end of this part. We only have a couple minutes left. Oh boy. We've never seen this junk level in the movie, so this one is just filler. This is where filler starts coming in. But now we're in Shell City dead ahead. And oh boy, let me tell you this right now. This is the point of the game where the level design starts to get a bit more obnoxious than Battle for Bikini Bottom. And I'm not kidding when I say that. If you don't get the upgrade to the ability I'm going to get right now, you're going to have a hard time. I mean, you could still beat this level without the upgrade. It's totally possible. I mean, I've done it. I didn't even know about the upgrading system when I first played the game. Now we have our throwing ability. Finally. It only took like this level. Well, but now we have our throwing ability. It's pretty much the same, only it's the R1 button. Or I think the R button if you're playing. The R triggers depending on what version you're playing. Meaning the GameCube or Xbox. And honestly, I don't think Plankton will attract sea creatures in this dump. Because no one will want to live here. No one. But this is our throwing ability. Yeah, and obviously there's a fruit there, but I completely ignored that. But now we're being introduced to another new enemy, as Spongebob is going to demonstrate. And freaking hate these guys. As Spongebob is demonstrating, if you get too close, he'll fire the laser. He'll only fire the laser if you get a bit closer. So you're gonna have to attack these things from a distance. It's like the other type of enemies. Only they're a bit more annoyingly placed. But that is it for this part. The next time we play this game, we are going to be continuing on with Shell City Deadhead. So I'm GameMan5804, and you guys have a great day.